Now, Pat, the good news is your husband's only 43. You can turn this thing right around quickly. You can turn around today. Number one, start to isolate the foods that are causing the digestive problems. That's the most important thing you could do. Dairy and grains are two great places to start, but it could be anything. So get a little notebook, jot them down every time he has cramps, bowel movement problems, whatever, heartburn, nausea, whatever it is. Write it down in a book. What did I eat an hour, 2 hours, 3, 4, 5 hours before? Keep a running total. He's going to be shocked at what he finds out. Those are foods that he needs to eliminate. Next, he needs to start taking in support for the digestive system, probiotics, as much nightly essence is great, 80 billion units a day, multiple strains of bacteria. Then he wants to make sure that he's getting things that coat and soothe the digestive tract. Bone soup will coat and soothe the digestive tract. The Z-radical from Longevity will coat and soothe the digestive tract. Aloe coats and soothes the digestive tract. The glucosamine capsules can help. Noni juice can help. All of these have a coating and soothing property for the digestive tract and will help improve digestive symptomology. Now, here's the link to cancer and tumors and growth, cells that are dividing out of control. Cells divide out of control because of defects that are occurring on the outside part of the cell. It's called the cell membrane. The cell membrane is fatty, and it's very responsive to fatty nutrients, especially vitamins A and D. We'll be talking about this in the coming days, how the importance of vitamin D for cancer and for growth and what's called differentiation. We've talked about that in the past. So he's probably got some issues with fat malabsorption, or it could be both, fat malabsorption and a deficiency in the intake of fatty nutrients. So what he wants to do is he wants to start focusing on fat absorption and taking in fatty nutrients with the fat absorption. That means using lipase and the ultimate enzymes from Longevity, using lecithin. You could get that at a health food store. Use lecithin granules. Finish all his meals up with the ultimate enzymes and apple cider vinegar. It wouldn't hurt him to get a little choline, and it wouldn't hurt him to get some extra bile salts and some extra pancreatin, all with meals or after meals. And this can all help with fat absorption. And at the end of his meals, have him take 20,000 international units of vitamin A, 400 international units of vitamin E. Vitamin D, probably best if he can get some sun. If he can't get some sun, then 5,000 IU of vitamin D3. The sun's the best way, however, and I'll tell you about that tomorrow, why that's so important. And then 5,000 micrograms of vitamin K2. Now, specifically for the nerves and for the inflammation, vitamin B, the B complex, which you'll get in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, can be very helpful, and the electrolytes, potassium, calcium, magnesium. These are all very important for helping control how nerves fire, and that may have some benefits for the nerve pain. You'll get all of that in the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. I will guarantee you, Pat, I'd love it if you stay in touch with me. I will guarantee you that if he starts today, he can notice a difference within 24 hours, especially around the food. If you want some really quick results, Pat, have him fast for one day. Have him fast for 24 hours and watch what happens, okay? Will you stay in touch with me, Pat?
I sure will.
Okay,
yeah, he's on the Healthy Start Pack. I just wondered what else we needed to do.
Fats, fat absorption, correct digestive issues.
Okay, great.
And those fatty nutrients, the D, E, A, and K that we talked about. And don't forget the essential fatty acids either. You may want to double or triple the ZFAs. But, if he's not absorbing, which it sounds like he may have an absorption problem, he may not be getting the benefit of the EFAs. So make sure he takes his EFAs with all of those fat absorption aids that I just talked about, the digestive enzymes, the apple cider vinegar, the pancreatin, etc. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, God bless, Pat. Good luck. All right. Let's see if we can squeeze one more in here. Nancy, what's going on? Nancy in Texas. Welcome to the bright side.
Hi. We talked on Monday, and but today you said something about muscle weakness, and I heard you say fibromyalgia, and I was diagnosed with that.
Yeah, sure. Fibromyalgia is a general kind of term for pain, basically. Fibromyalgia. Pain in the muscles, and there's a million things that could cause it. It's just generalized. It's a generalized symptom. The most likely suspect, and I hate to be beating a dead horse here, is toxins that are getting into the body through the digestive system or imbalances in the bacteria in your digestive tract. And once again, Nance, like I was talking with our last callers, history of digestive issues?
Right.
Yes or no?
I'm taking notes, yes.
Okay. So I'm saying. So
My mind doesn't work real fast, though. So.
I know my mouth sometimes goes a little bit too fast. I try to slow down a little bit, but there's just so much to talk about here. Anyway, fibromyalgia is just generalized pain, and no doctor with half a brain should ever say to anybody, you have fibromyalgia, and bill them for it, because it's like saying you have pain in your muscles. Now, give me $100 for telling you that. You don't need anybody to tell you that. You don't need anybody to tell you. You know that.
Yeah.
So number one, probiotics and anything you could do to support the digestive system. This is for all fibromyalgia. Probiotics, good bacteria, the nightly essence from Longevity is my favorite. 80 billion units a day, multiple strains of bacteria. If you're not going to use the nightly essence, get one that has multiple strains of bacteria. That is 10 or 12 different types of bacteria.
Okay.
Digestive enzymes after all meals. Magnesium tends to be very helpful for folks who have muscle weakness or, fibromyalgia problems. There's a couple of reasons for that.
What was that?
Magnesium.
Magnesium,
you can get on the OsteoMag from Longevity, or you can get on... the OsteoMag's a great product. There's also they call it the OsteoFX. I think they changed the name of it, but that's got a little magnesium in there as well. There's a special kind of magnesium that seems to work nicely for fibromyalgia called magnesium malate, and that's spelled M-A-L-E-A-T, I believe, maleate, I think it is. And that's got something in it called malic acid along with the magnesium. Malic acid is very, very interesting. Malic acid, citric acid, tartaric acid, these are all lactic acid. These are all considered alpha hydroxy acids, and they have ability to help detoxify the body. There's some real interesting literature associated with lactates and citrates and these kinds of compounds for helping detoxify poisons that can build up in the muscles. So you may want to consider magnesium malate that's more of a treatment, which I don't really recommend, especially if you've got underlying difficulties. The reason I brought it up earlier, and this is what you heard, is I was talking about vitamin D and how vitamin D deficiency can cause these generalized pain symptoms, bone pain, joint pain, muscle pain. Vitamin D deficiency can occur when you're dealing with digestive health issues. So this is where it all ties together. You can take vitamin D, or you can get vitamin D from the sun, but you really want to make sure that you're correcting digestive issues, especially in the gut with bacteria. Bacteria, when they're out of balance, can start to produce toxins that can accumulate in the muscles. All right, that's all the time we have for today. I'm so sorry, folks, if I left you on hold. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll talk about how you get vitamin D from the sun, what it exactly occurs, and why you want to make sure that you're getting your vitamin D from the sun as opposed to getting your vitamin D from food or from supplements. We'll do that tomorrow as we continue talking about bone building, health, and nutrition on the bright side. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Take care, everybody. Have an awesome, wonderful, beautiful day. Talk to y'all later. Bye for now.